Vanlife, guys. Vanlife.
Oh my goodness. What'd you say?
No look hook.
So funny story for you guys. So I'm driving the van, right? We're moving. And the battery light comes on and all of a sudden all of the gauges drop to 0 while I'm driving. So I don't even know how fast we're going. I don't know anything. And so I pull over, turn off the car, and try to restart it. And it doesn't start. So this is where we ended up. Turns out our alternator blew. You guys would not believe the absolute chaos we went through to get an Uber to go home. So as you know, like we were moving and we had a van that could pull a U-Haul. So we did that. We didn't do a one-way U-Haul because it was cheaper to bring it back and we had a second trip anyway. So this was, I want to say after the second trip, but it was really only after the first trip. We dropped off the U-Haul, loaded up the rest of the van with the rest of our stuff. And like I told you before, the alternator blew, stuck on the side of the road. It took an hour for a tow truck to get us. That was crazy. Apparently they didn't really know where we were. That happens, whatever. And at the time we were living in Lakeland. We were trying to move, obviously. And it was gonna be roughly 1.5 hour, maybe 2 hour drive for an Uber. And we've done a 3-hour Uber before. We know it's possible, but this was at, 2 or 3 in the morning. And I'm about to pop on the screen what we went through with an Uber driver. He basically just wanted us to pay him direct instead of through the app, but Uber charged me $110 and supposedly was only paying him $100. Obviously this Uber is going to charge fees, like dealer fees basically. How could I forget to mention that not only did the Uber driver want us to pay him direct and not through Uber, so basically canceling the ride when he got there but still driving us, but he pulled up. He literally pulled up after we'd canceled the Uber twice and sat there for a second just staring at us. Super creepy. I mean, we were safe, like we were fine. We know how to protect ourselves. Pulling up, and we tried to call him and be like, hey, like, why can't you just do this through Uber? And he didn't speak English, so it was like kind of hard to communicate with him. And his texts weren't making sense because they were through Google Translate, and Google Translate doesn't actually translate things the right way. Yeah, he pulled up after all those messages, after saying, we're done, like we're canceling. He showed up. So that was interesting. So we finally, I think it took 3 hours. I want to say 2 to 3 hours to get an Uber. We had to cancel it. Sam tried Lyft. I tried Uber again. And we kind of had to wait because he was the only Uber responding. And as you saw, like, he got reassigned the Uber, even though we canceled it. So we finally get an Uber driver. And this guy was really nice. It was actually a Tesla driver. And we ended up making it home. It was a debacle. So this is Thanksgiving week because we couldn't go on Thursday because of Thanksgiving. So we went the day after. So we had the van towed to an AutoZone. So the van, was safe and whatever. And Sam got the part, replaced the part. I didn't film anything of that, and that's my bad. But he got it replaced, like, pretty fast, actually. And we got her home. And then this happened. If you have a weak stomach or just don't like seeing animals hurt, please, watch with caution. Unfortunately, on our second trip home after fixing the van, I hit a buck. Safe to say, no more back roads for Anna. But yeah, we're safe, and I pray that you guys never have to deal with this. Hey guys, so I hit a deer. I'll insert some videos of the damage before he took the headlight out, but the headlight wasn't working, of course. So he said that this was literally knocked off, this part. Like, we're good. I didn't hit it like that hard, but I hit it. You have anything to add? He was behind me in the van that we just picked up that was also broken down.
A few days ago, we were driving the van and it broke down on us. Had to change an alternator, so... Yeah,
I guess we're just not allowed to go to a new house. I guess it's just not allowed. But, yeah. We hit the deer and then somebody else hit it, so it had a quick death.
Yeah.
But...
it was quick.
It's just so sad. My poor car. My car's been through hell so many times that it should have been done so, but thank the Lord I'm safe. So, I think I see the cop now. We gotta file a report in case we have to go through insurance. So, I'll update y'all. That was a pretty eventful weekend moving experience. So I pray you guys never have to go through something that chaotic back to back like that. But God's always got you, so never be, concerned about that. Just kind of sit back and look and be like, okay, what was God protecting me from? But yeah, thank you guys for coming along on our insane journey of car troubles that week. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.